Alright, so welcome back to some more MX versus ATV Supercross Encore. We're going to check out the 2017 Detroit Replica Track today. I like the track. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I do like it, and that's partially because the video might be a little meh. I didn't hit great lines here. I actually had a root canal yesterday, and then I had some complications and had to go in really early this morning at like around 4 a.m., and he had to do some more work on it because there was a few things wrong. So haven't got a lot of sleep, and I've tried to put off taking any of the pain medication he's given me so I can get this video done and sound halfway normal. But yeah, it's Detroit. It's cool. We're gonna do a few laps here, and then I did a few sections that I just couldn't get. I just couldn't get together on the full lap. Like I said, it's just kind of an off day for me. Sorry for that, but I tried to do the best I could and get the video out to you. So let's jump into this with the first lap. Okay, so the opening lap here, let's look. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 laps. That's counting the more realistic one that we kind of do in these videos. And then there's 2 clips where I couldn't put that together in a full lap. Now this first lap we jumped on and then singled off and then singled into the corner. You can jump all the way into the corner, and we'll show you that here in a little bit. You can jump up onto the dragon's back and then kind of jump down to the other side. Regular Supercross triple. Here's a wall, but it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's really weird. You can kind of double off of it or even triple into these big whoops here. There's just a couple of them or a few of them. Little section of whoops here into the sand, and then that takes you across the start into this section, which is, in my opinion, the hardest one. You can step on, step off, triple, single. That's like a really easy, consistent way through it, but there's a few other ways, and I will show you here in just a little bit. So for lap number 2, this lap gets really goony at the end, but the main reason I put this one in here is because I didn't realize when I was recording this, going back through it, I thought I put this line in here where you can triple up and then triple or quad, whatever that is. I suppose that'd be a quad because it's like a little table over the top of it, but I never showed that line off in anything else, so that's the main reason we put that in here. You can jump all the way over that dragon's back and then jump over the next one into the triple again. And I'm not sure. Yeah, we do launch this wall. So you can launch that wall and double. You can actually jump into those, I don't even know if those are really whoops, but those big rollers there. I don't know if it's faster. I think probably the double off that wall is faster. I think it's, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but, you know. And then you can quad this section, but we messed up really bad, and then jump all the way out. And I'll show you that here right after this lap finishes, hitting that a little bit cleaner. Okay, so here we're gonna do this twice. This first one's by far the cleanest one. It's not terrible to hit. I don't know why. I don't know. It was tough for me. Like I said, I was just having a tough day. Don't feel very good, and so I'm gonna give myself that excuse. It's not a very good excuse, but that's what I'm gonna say. And here we do it again. This one's actually not even as clean as that one. We actually go off the track a little bit. Where was it? Oh no, maybe we didn't. Oh, maybe that one was the cleaner one. I think that was actually the cleaner one. The first one was the one where we kind of went off the track a little bit. Probably would have hit tough bucks. Alright, and for these next 2 laps, they are virtually identical. There really isn't much difference. And this line coming up where it goes over into the stands, which is kind of cool. This line is the one that I would try to go for. It's a little tougher to hit every time, but for sure feels quite a bit faster. Kind of roll that, and then that lets you get a good run to skim the tops of these whoops. I'm pretty sure we're gonna jump over this dragon's back. We clipped a little bit, but you can clear that no problem. Hit the triple again. Now we do roll the wall this time. I don't know. Like I said, I played for literally like 15 minutes. 15 minutes in free ride, and I just said that this is gonna be good. So I haven't done a race here. I don't know what's fast. I'm sure, I don't know, maybe around a minute for like an average lap time. Around a minute, 50, 50-ish second lap times. I don't know. I really don't know. Something in the 50s probably. And we're gonna jump right into the next lap. Again, it's pretty much the same. I think the only difference really is we're gonna double that wall, which we've already done. So, I mean, it's really not too tough of a track. I think the toughest part is by far that back rhythm section where the quad. Is it a quad out? I don't know. We'll have to see. This line's I love that line. It feels really, really fast. And then you can jump into these whoops, but then you sometimes find yourself preloading through them, you know, kind of jumping through them, and I don't think that's faster. I think jumping over the dragon's back, both of them, is probably the better line to take maybe. Here we're gonna double again. And I didn't show it, but like I said, you can jump in over that first or second whoop. Not too bad, but you're in the air a really long time, so it's debatable whether it's actually faster or not. The sand section. Now the sand section's not super annoying this time. A lot of times the sand has been really annoying, but it doesn't feel as bad this time around because it's just around that little corner. And on the final lap here to wrap things up, this is the more realistic one. This sometimes for me is the toughest lap to get because the game's just not really built like that. But it seems kind of big here, but I think they could triple on, triple off, and then single into the corner. And then they'll, I don't know if that one roller will be there before the whoops, we'll have to see. And then I'm assuming they'll probably jump onto this just right to where they can double off. It looks a little bit bigger in the game. You know, in real life it always looks a little smaller. It's like scaled down a little bit, it feels like. Roll this wall, which I'm sure they'll have here this time because there's no sand into it. Maybe jump through those because they look awfully big. And then hit these whoops through the sand. And then I think they'll step on, step off, double this last rhythm section.